Hey, you guys, I'm here with Coach Hobbs. We're talking about the season. Hey, are you stoked we have a season?
We're excited, man. Today's one of the greatest days we've had in a long time. We're on the field, we're flying around, giving relentless effort. These kids are having a blast out there. We're excited.
It looks like there's a good number of kids. Everybody, I think, was a little concerned that they'd get enough players, but it looks like there's a great group out here.
Yeah, we've got some solid guys, and we look around with some of the freshmen, sophomores, all the way up to our juniors and seniors, and I think we got some dudes to compete with some people this year. I think we're going to be flying around.
What are our strengths and weaknesses?
Our strength is our team camaraderie. These guys have been working together for a long time. They've been playing together. They've been doing stuff in the off season. I mean, I know that these guys have been working all the time. I've seen them around at parks together.
Yeah.
You know, you watch the interaction with them, and I'm talking about from the freshmen. These guys have been playing together for a long time. Our sophomores, they're really starting to buy in, and all the seniors and juniors, they're really becoming cohesive units. So we're excited about that.
Do you feel like we were given 5 games and kind of a scrimmage? Do you feel like for our seniors that's at least something for seniors and parents to enjoy? Like, what are your thoughts about that?
I think that we've been fighting for a long time, and I know that Ron Gladnick over at Torrey Pines did a great job of fighting for it, and he did an amazing job for that. And we're just excited to be on the field. These kids told me, Coach, if we get one game, we'll play one game. We don't even care. We just want to play, and we'll play anybody, anytime, anywhere. Let's get on the field and let's get after it.
That's awesome.
And so these guys are just. I'm excited about their attitude. I'm excited about the way that they're behaving.
It's awesome. Yeah. So the schedule. First game is LCC.
Yeah.
And they look like last year they had a great team. They beat us last year.
Yeah.
But I feel like, what are your thoughts on that game?
We just have to play disciplined football. They move around a lot.
Yeah.
They've got moving parts on offense, on defense. Defense, they shift all the time if they're going to keep doing that, which I would assume that's what they're known for.
Right.
So, they'll start in that 3 and shift out of it, which can give linemen a little bit of fits, especially being in that first game. So these guys are going to have to be very disciplined on what they're doing. But I think we got the dudes to really compete and take it to them. But we've got to play disciplined football and let our athletes get out there, fly around, and have some fun.
Yeah. So we go. I think I might be right. LCC. Is it Torrey Pines next? I can't remember off the top of my head.
I one game at a time. The most important game's the next one.
Exactly.
So we focus on that. I can pull up the schedule for you real quick.
Well, I was just thinking, I think all of us look forward to playing Oceanside a little bit, and I'm not going to ask you to predict or anything there, but the reality is, one thing we get this year that we don't get anything else is we do get a city championship.
Yeah, and our city championship is one of the biggest in San Diego. I mean, it's one of the biggest rivalries around. Between the two schools, nobody's won more championships.
Right.
I mean, you call it Title Town because we both won titles last year.
That's right.
And they've got to come to our place this year, and we're defending that championship.
Yeah.
It is ours to defend. It is ours.
And I think we're all excited. It was quite a game last year. And I think it's going to be amazing this year. I know that all the teams are out there. I think I always appreciate how supportive you are of, all the programs. One specific question about one kid, Machiavellia. We've seen all summer long, he got some pretty awesome rankings. And I know we don't always talk about individuals, but I'm super impressed with this kid. What are your thoughts on Mackie?
He's a scary man.
He is.
He's a scary man. He's a big dude, and you know what? What I commend him for is his attitude.
Yeah.
He's a yes coach kind of guy. If I ask him to do something, yes coach. Hey, you're gonna play tight end today. Yes coach. Hey, I need you to go in the nub back. Yes coach.
Yeah.
He's gonna do what you ask him to. Hey, you're gonna play nose guard. Yes coach.
That's right.
And he's quick and he's fast and they better put 2 people on him.
I agree.
They better put 2, if not 3. I'm telling you, he may beat 2.
So we've transferred a few kids in that were transfers last summer. And who are some of those guys? And what kind of impact do you think they'll have?
Well, from San Marcos, we got Pea. He was an all-league tackle there.
Yeah.
So it's like we watch him on film, us playing last year, and he's a big boy, man.
Yeah.
He doesn't look like it, but he's a hell of a basketball player too.
Yeah,
that kid can drain some ball. I mean, he's just an athlete all around. When you look at him, you go, "Oh, he's a big boy." When you call him, linemen and skilled guys, he'd be going with the skilled guys because that's what he does.
He played linebacker for us all summer in 7-on-7.
I believe it.
He probably had as many picks as anybody on the team. He's just a great athlete. Yeah.
We've got a couple other guys that have came too. We've got Mitchell, who's going to break into that younger group. He's a sophomore that's going to come in. Laga, who we hope is going to come in a little bit later. You've got Wesley from Fallbrook that came down with his brother Z. Z's going to be on the lower levels. Wesley's going to be up there. He's one of those guys that people have been saying, watch out. You never know what this guy's going to do.
And then you have Kelton.
Yeah, and we've got Kelton back. So he's coming back. He left us last year because of his family move, or they got a new job. And so it was just easier for transportation. No issues there or anything. But he's excited to finish his career out as a Wildcat, and we're happy to have him back, man. He's a great kid.
Yeah. So I know this will be mainly parents watching. Is there anything you'd like to encourage parents to do or to be thinking about with the kids? And I mean, obviously, you're so encouraging. I know that you want us to keep it positive no matter what. Like, we got to make the best of what we've got. But would there be any direction or things that you want all of us as parents to think about?
Just be ready because things are changing on the fly. Okay. Be extremely supportive of your kid and be ready because we just don't know what's going to happen. Something could happen tomorrow that could change up our plans. Yeah. And it's like we're gonna hit the ground running. We're gonna adjust and adapt and be ready for when we ask for help. Yeah. We don't know how much help we can ask for right now. Yeah. That stuff's going to start coming out as the numbers go down, and hopefully we get to the numbers that we need to by Tuesday, which is that magical number 14. And we were at 15 last Tuesday. LA's at 14. I just don't see us not getting down. Yeah. But what I'm saying is, once we get down, some of the things might change, and we'll see what our district wants. And I just want the parents to be ready, be supportive of your kids, you know, and encourage them to just give that relentless effort every time they're out here because it's going to be a very short season.
It's going to go fast.
I think every coach every year says, it's going to be a short season, guys. We've only got 10 weeks, 10 games. No, this is going to be real. This is honestly the shortest season. Every coach is real when they say it's a short season.
That's right. And so, just so everybody knows who's watching this, so parents can't come to the games. Not at this point.
As of this point, no.
Right. So we're going to broadcast the games on, you guys have El Camino, it's called El Camino Wildcat Football. And the school has their own channel for football that will be broadcasted live games. In fact, some of the practices, I know the guys are going to set up and practice even, at some of the practices and make sure everything's working well. So if you want to go subscribe, you have to go to search El Camino Wildcat Football on YouTube and subscribe, and then hit that bell button. And it always helps the more followers you get, more people, more subscribers. So if you could go do that, that would be amazing.
Yeah, definitely. You guys go out there, support us. That's an easy way to support us. Just go on there, click the subscribe button. Cost you nothing. And you guys get on. You can watch us anywhere across the United States. I've got my family up in Washington. Amazing. They're so excited. Yeah. They are so excited. They've all went on and put subscribe. My dad, he's never missed a game for me. Yeah. And so when they moved, he's like, oh man, he didn't miss a game when I was playing or coaching.
Well, it's kind of cool because it'll be the first time in the history of our school where our audience can be expanded to anywhere. Yeah. So college recruiters, coaches,
absolutely,
anybody can watch the games live. Your families from around the world can all watch the games live. So we actually have an opportunity to expand our audience. Not, doesn't hurt us. The only bummer will be kids won't be in this place with full stands, which is going to feel different under Fridays. But I think, there's plans to try to make it amazing.
Absolutely. And you know what? I guarantee you, when they start looking on there and they start seeing those views from you guys and they start seeing that, they're going to know people are watching them. Yeah. They're going to know that the lights are on them and that they're going to be flying around. And I'm telling you, Friday night's going to be a special night here. We're not changing our routines because of anything that happened. We're going to still enter the stadium the same way. We're going to have that loud music. We come in hyped and we're going to get after it every single week.
It's going to be awesome.
Absolutely.
So the 12th, the Friday the 12th, there's probably going to be a scrimmage. We just don't know who yet.
It's either the Friday or the Saturday. Okay. We're working on it right now. We're figuring it out. So.
And then the first game is the 19th.
Yes, the following week. The following Friday against LCC. That's our number one, man.
Well, thanks for talking to everybody, Coach. And we're going to put this up, and you guys can click subscribe and share it with all your friends and ask everybody here in Oceanside to go ahead and subscribe to the channel. And we'll just be watching football from all over in our front rooms.
Make sure you guys subscribe to our Division II CIF champions. We're going to be defending that this year, and we've got it. We're going to get after it.
Great. Thanks so much, Coach.
Absolutely.